Hello guys, quick short video here with me, another lesson. In this case we'll have a quick warding lesson and basically where to ward and how to specifically ward in areas where it is usually very hard to ward at. So let's start with the bottom lane. That's where we are from, right? We live in the bottom lane, so let's check it out. So when you're doing Drake, for example, there's an objective. You do want to see a couple of things, right? Sometimes you want to ward this place, if this is an enemy spot, or in this bush. So how you can do it through here is pretty simple. Here, so first of all, you want to get close to this wall, to here, where the waterfall is, where this little mini triangle. You want to click on that, so your character is as close as he can. So when you click on the ward, right, you see this little rock here. You click on the end of the rock here, on the very edge, boom, you have the ward here. So now you can see the enemy team, you can see the bush, you can see clearly a lot of the vision here. So you can use this one before the Drake, or maybe if you want to cheese and level 1 or something, you know, so you have a vision over here. Then the next one, where you do want to put vision sometimes, obviously, is just before the Drake. Some people prefer maybe putting it here and here, but then again, if we're gonna spawn an enemy dummy here, which is in the bush right now, I just placed it, we don't see it. So how do we see it? You quickly walk to here, which is the closest you can ever get. You have this circle where you can abuse a little bit. You see this little red, no, but green circle that I have, a green circle around my mouse. You just walk it until it's not green. Here on the very side is just a regular one, not a green one, because when you click on a green one, your character automatically will walk away and want to walk around to place a ward. But if you walk around here and just place the ward slightly here, where the green circle is over, boom. Oh, apparently I spawned 2 of them. Never mind. But as you can see, boom, you have ward, and you can clearly see what's inside of the bush. So once again, here, boom, you have it. Perfect. So that is basically one trick which you can do. And if you play from this side, there's another trick you can do here. If this is your lane, you see this how to ward here. You can obviously, you've been in a position where you feel like you don't want to walk forwards just because you have feeling that there might be someone, but you have a feeling that you have to walk around and expose yourself and get ganked. So without doing that, what you can do, you can see this little rock here. Bear with me, my mouse is a little bit fucked, so don't worry about it. But here, you see this little rock. See, on the very edge of the rock here, you put a ward here, and boom, it's placed right here. So it doesn't give you a lot of vision around like this area, so to speak, but it'll always check out the bush right over here. Right, this is very important. So you want to see that one, so you can walk forwards now because you have a vision of the bush. So you know that there might be enemy jungler maybe sitting or not, so you can walk forward and keep laning as you were. So now that's basically the bottom side of the map. Then what else you can do? You can go here. Let's spawn an enemy dummy into this bush. So now we're gonna check out how to ward this area. If this is your lane, this is your mid lane, and you feel like somebody might be sitting here, so without going and face checking it, I mean, obviously you can just walk and, I don't know, go in like this ward, but what if there's someone, right? You can see, we see this little dummy. So how we can ward that place, right? So let's get out of the wards. So now you walk around here to the closest you can get, basically, right, to this turret. And when you see this little angle, you see this little angle here on this tree, you're just slightly around here, this little side here. You see this little thing? This little black line here, so at the edge of the tree, you can put a ward here, right? As you can see, boom, put a ward, easy peasy, done, right? So now you can have a clear vision of this bush, so without exposing yourself too much. Obviously, if they have like a blitzcrank, it will grab you anyway, maybe from here, but if it's nobody like that, then you're safe. So that's one. Also, one other thing you want to ward around, want to learn the wards around the Baron or Rift Herald. So here, what do? This is like a very simple ward though. You walk as close as you can get here to this side. Usually, I still see some people maybe miss. They usually like put here or put here. I don't know for what reason, but you just simply click here. I mean, it's pretty simple, right? So there's not a big trick anymore. But the biggest trick here is to ward this area, right? So this area is the hardest one because usually people don't really reach it. You know, look at this. You know, I'm trying on my random very first time. You would usually put it here, right, or something, but not good enough. So what you can do, you just walk to the closest you can get. Again, this is the spot. So here, as you can see, it doesn't let you closer. Here, and then once again, you see where you have that, again, not green. It's not a green circle anymore. Boom. The word is in the bush, right? Perfect vision, as you can see. We see it. So again, you see when you put it, when I put it here, it says, it shows a green circle. When there's no green circle, I mean, when there's not a green circle, here on the very edge, yeah, you have to get it closer. Because otherwise, as you can see, you can fuck it up. So let's try it again. Here, green circle's out. Boom, on the very edge, you still get it. Pretty nice. That's another one. And well, the top lane as well is pretty cool here. When you're laning top lane, it's also for top laners. It's pretty useful. Just for anyone, maybe you're rotating around. You know, bottom turret is gone. Going for this one. Anyhow, your top lane, you want to ward this place. I mean, you can just simply go here and just ward it like this. But you never know. Maybe it's too late, right? Let's spawn an enemy dummy here. So you never know who's in that bush. So we don't see the enemy dummy anymore. So how can we see it? You get close to here. And once again, you see this little rock here. This little rock on the very edge. Here on the very side. Boom. You click on the ward. No problem. As you can see, sometimes you can fuck it up. So you have to be very specific on the spot. Boom, boom, boom. There you go. We found a spot. It's going to take a little practice. But there you go. On the very edge here. Because if you go a little bit closer, as you can see, sometimes, I mean, we already failed a couple times, but now, pretty simple here. And there we go. If you have any other questions, how you can ward around or in very specific areas, I might do like maybe a second part if you really need to. But these are the most common spots where usually people can't ward. They don't ward or they simply fuck it up. So these are the cases how you can ward around without basically doing anything. There you go. Enjoy.